Good morning, beautiful people. How are ya? Happy New Year. Wow, 2016 has arrived. I can't believe it. Seems like 2015 was just a blip. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Anyways, I hope you all had a fabulous New Year. We spent our New Year's Eve with our children, well, most of them, and a bunch of friends and family, and it was awesome. We had a great time. Would you believe our son stayed up till at least 2:30? I think it was 2:30 when we went home. No, maybe 2. Like crazy. But anyways, so it was a great time. Christmas was great. Everything's been wonderful. Lots of family gatherings and seeing people you haven't seen for a long time. A little bit of dancing, a little bit of fun. Overall, a fabulous way to end the year. So I'm hoping everyone felt similar ways. I know there's some folks who went through some tragedies at the end of the year or near the end of the year. So I'm always hoping and praying for them that things get better as the year goes on. And in the meantime, making sure that everything that I can do to make sure I have a great 2016 with my family and friends and at work and wherever I am is my #1 priority. So, wow, 2015. So I had some pretty awesome highlights in 2015 now that I look back on things. I don't really have a year in review kind of post, but I definitely have some highlights that were pretty fabulous. A year ago around this time, I was heading to Detroit for the North American International Auto Show in Detroit, and so that was one of the best things I ever went to. I had so much fun thanks to Ford Canada, and I know there's another group of people going shortly that are just gonna have a blast. I had a few ambassadorships this past year. I had some crazy but very notable interviews like Mr. T, oh my gosh, Reverend Run, oh my gosh, I had so many that were amazing, and I hope to continue to do even more of those in the future. So lots going on, lots to be grateful for 2015, and that kind of brings me to 2016. So I don't really do resolutions per se, and I wrote about that as well last year. Last year I chose a word, and that word was essentially the theme for my year for 2015, and that word was, and still is, elevate. And so I wanted to elevate my relationships, elevate my parenting, elevate my blogging, elevate things that I'm doing at work. I wanted to elevate everything I was doing, to take everything to another level. And I think I did that for the most part, but that type of word and that type of theme is something that is definitely ongoing and will carry on not only into this year but to years forward. I'm always constantly looking for improvements and ways to take my game to the next level. So elevate is still part of my vocabulary, but I have chosen a new word for 2016 because as much as I want to elevate everything, I also need to focus, and that is my word for 2016. Because a lot of things happened in 2015. I just kept going, get overwhelmed. I had those panic attacks, anxiety attacks. I need to focus, not just on me, but on the tasks at hand that are important to me and what I want to do, especially with blogging, because, you know, everyone wants to be different or stand out or, you know, stand apart from the crowd. But at the same token, it's so easy to get caught up in all the things that other people are doing. And it's like, hey, yeah, sure, I'll do that too. But really, I gotta remember that I work full-time. Hello. And I'm a mom, and I'm a fiance, and I'm a sister, and I'm a daughter. I have a lot of competing priorities. So for me, as it relates to blogging purposes, I need to focus on those things that I do very well, that I enjoy, that I'm passionate about. And I think you guys know what a lot of those things are, whether it's videos or podcasts, interviews, those types of things. Not going to get caught up in a lot of things because of the fact that I do work full-time. I don't have the opportunity to promote or share my posts as often as others may. There's a lot of bloggers that are able to be at home or stay at home, and while their kids are at school, they have that time, but that's their job and they're at home and able to do that. Whereas I'm already working outside of the home, then coming home in the evening, trying to do my blogging as well. Sometimes doesn't work, things get overwhelming, yet I have the same expectations of me as a blogger, regardless if I work full-time or not. So I'm really taking stock of what I've been doing with blogging and what I've been doing with anything, and making sure that what I'm doing is good for me, what's good for Natalie, what's good for Natalie's family, and what is realistic for Natalie. And so rather than being a part of a gazillion Facebook groups, I am now toning that down. I'm now being a part of separate mastermind groups. I want to be a part of a community where everyone is truly helping each other and doing it in short snippets where you actually see results week after week. So I belong to a few mastermind groups that I'm very excited about, that will take me to a different level this year and also give me that focus that I'm looking for. But again, it's not just focus on blogging, it's focus on me and my health. I had some interesting challenges this year as it relates to my anxiety and migraines and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm continuing to watch what I eat. I'm really focusing on how to incorporate physical activity more and more and more into my routine. So, one Pilates class at work every week at lunch is not going to cut it, although it's better than nothing. I must say, I need to start doing more things at home. We bought a new power tower. I got my fiance a power tower for Christmas, so using that, using all my wonderful different yoga techniques that I've learned about on my own with my apps that I have on my phone. I have a gazillion fitness apps on my phone that are very helpful that I've used from time to time, so I'm going to continue to do that. Obviously going for massages, taking care of me. That's truly, again, another focus. Focusing on parenting. My goodness, my children are getting so big. My oldest is going to be 18 in less than 2 months. Like, I'm going to have an adult child. Oh my gosh. But we'll get to that in a few months. I don't even want to talk about that right now. But I'm just saying, overall, as much as everything is great and I love doing so many things, it's really about making sure I focus on Natalie and what's good for Natalie, and that's the plan for 2016. So I'd love to hear what your plans are for 2016. Of course, there'll be a blog post about this as well, and there's going to be more events coming up I'm going to cover. There's going to be some I want to get back to some of my restaurant reviews that I've done before. I know a lot of people appreciate that, and I'd love to hear from you. What are some of the things that that you've seen that I've done or that I haven't done that you think I'd be great at? I would love to hear from you. I'm still gonna do videos. I just did a product review for one of my Christmas gifts. I'm gonna do stuff like that because I love doing stuff like that, and a lot of people are curious about some of the products, and maybe they don't want to go on a video and do it themselves, so I'm gonna do it for myself and for all of you. So there's things like that going on. I mean, there's great things happening in the city of Winnipeg. We are just booming. There's Soul on Ice at the Forks every Sunday for the next month. I can't wait to check that out. Skating and dancing to DJ Honeycutt. What? Love it. And of course, like I said, any type of events that you've got going on, I have a free event listing on my blog. Please feel free to use it, whether it's a Twitter party, whether it's a dance party, whether it's a parenting party. I don't know. Just put it up there. People will see it. I swear. No joke. All right. So in true Natalie fashion, I'm almost at work, and I've had a very enjoyable time with you, as I hope you have with me. Like I said, so much more to come, but definitely more focused. And I have a quote for you because we need to get back on the quotes, don't you think? I think so. And my quote for you today is, "The only way of finding the limits of the possible is by going beyond them into the impossible." And that quote is from C Clarke. So with that, I will end my Monday AM musings with you, and I hope you all have a fabulous week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye!